I invite you on a journey not through space, but through time. To the far, distant, almost unimaginable future. Our subject is not a sudden catastrophe, but a slow, inevitable farewell, the end of our sun, and the fate of our earth. We think of the sun as a constant. The unwavering heart of our solar system. It rose for the dinosaurs, for the first humans, and it will rise tomorrow. It feels eternal. But it is a story with a beginning, a middle, and an end. Our sun is a magnificent, stable star. For about 4.6 billion years, it has performed a perfect, cosmic balancing act. In its core, it fuses hydrogen into helium, creating the immense pressure that pushes outward, while its own colossal gravity pulls everything inward. This balance is life itself for our solar system. But nothing lasts forever. In about 5 billion years from now, the sun will begin to run out of its primary fuel, the hydrogen in its core. When this happens, the balance is broken. Gravity, the relentless inward pull, gains the upper hand. The core contracts, becoming hotter and denser. But this heat ignites a new, desperate fire in a shell around the exhausted core. Hydrogen fusion now happens in this shell, and the effect on the sun is dramatic and violent. The sun will begin to swell. It will transform from the bright, yellow star we know, into a red giant. It will become bloated, angry, and red. Its outer layers will expand, and expand, and expand. Let's picture Earth during this time. First, the skies will change. The sun, hanging low and vast, will turn a deep, bloody red. The light on Earth will become a perpetual, eerie twilight of oranges and crimsons. Temperatures will begin a slow, inexorable climb. The ice caps will be the first to weep themselves into the oceans. Then, the heat will intensify. The oceans won't just warm, they will start to boil. It will begin at the equator, a great, steaming hiss rising from the planet. The skies, once blue, will fill with a thick, suffocating blanket of water vapor. The delicate balance of our atmosphere will be shattered. As the sun grows larger in the sky, it will begin to fill it. Soon, it won't be just a disk, it will be a vast, burning wall of gas. The temperature on Earth will rise to hundreds, then thousands of degrees. The rocks themselves will begin to glow a dull red. The continents will melt into plains of lava. And then, in its final act of intimacy and destruction, the outer atmosphere of the dying sun, the red giant, will likely engulf the Earth itself. There will be no dramatic explosion. Instead, our planet will be swimming through a thin, but incredibly hot, soup of solar gas. With every orbit, Earth will drag through this resisting medium, losing energy, spiraling slowly inward. It may be torn apart by tidal forces before it ever reaches the core, or it may simply vaporize, its materials becoming one with the star that gave it birth. Mercury and Venus will have already met this fate. Earth will follow. The birthplace of all life, of every poem, every war, every love story, every moment of joy and sorrow, will be returned to its creator star in a final, silent dissolution. But the story doesn't end with the red giant. After this phase, the sun, having exhausted itself, will shrug off its outer layers completely. This creates one of the most beautiful objects in the cosmos, a planetary nebula. For a brief, cosmic moment, a few tens of thousands of years, a glowing, intricate shell of colorful gas will illuminate space around the dead heart of our sun. From a hypothetical planet around another star, it would look like a gorgeous, glowing butterfly or a delicate ring. This will be the sun's final memorial, its epitaph written in light. And at the center of this nebula, what remains of the sun's core, now exposed? A white-hot, Earth-sized cinder called a white dwarf. It will be made of degenerate matter, incredibly dense, a teaspoon of it would weigh as much as an elephant. This white dwarf will have no fuel left to burn. It will simply cool. For trillions upon trillions of years, it will glow with residual heat, fading from white, to yellow, to red, and finally to a cold, black dwarf, a dark, silent monument in the void. This story is not one of tragedy, but of profound perspective. 5 billion years is an ocean of time. Humanity itself is only a ripple on its surface. By the time the sun takes its last breath, we will have been gone for eons, or we will have evolved into something beyond our current imagination. Perhaps we will have journeyed to other stars, carrying the story of our pale blue dot with us. The inevitable end of our sun teaches us two things. First, it underscores the breathtaking, fragile miracle of the now. That right now, at this precise moment in cosmic history, the balance is perfect. The distance is perfect. The conditions are perfect for life, for love, for art, for discovery. We exist in a golden, shining chapter of the sun's long life. And second, it reminds us that endings are part of nature. Stars are born, they live, and they die. They create the elements of life in their cores and in their violent deaths. The carbon in our cells, the oxygen in our lungs, the iron in our blood, all were forged in a star like ours, and scattered by a death like the one our sun will face. We are not just living under starlight. We are starlight. We are the universe, momentarily conscious of itself. So, when you see the next sunset, don't just see the end of a day. See a glimpse of a far future farewell, yes. But also see a reminder of our incredible, temporary, and beautiful present. Cherish this stable, yellow Sunday, cherish this fragile world. And carry its light within you. Thank you for watching.